It's like an anabolic Halloween haul. My name is Christen. I'm an online fitness coach, and I am here to help you become stronger, healthier, and happier using fitness and nutrition. Today's video, we are going to be reviewing these 7 protein bars, and I'm going to give them my score. I'm going to take into consideration the calorie content as well as the protein content, the price, and probably most importantly, the flavor. I tried looking for bars that were all the same flavor, and the one that I found that was most uniform was peanut butter of some sort, but there are a couple bars that they did not have peanut butter flavor, so I have 2 of them that are just chocolate. But I'm trying to keep this as fair as possible by having all of the flavors that are similar. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try all of them. I'm going to let you know what I think about them, what I think about the calorie content, as well as the taste, the price point, and give my honest review. I've had some of these flavors before, but I will try to keep this as non-biased as possible. So for starters, I did have some of this ProMax one earlier because I was hungry. So I will start with this one since it's already open. It's good. So out of all of the bars, this ProMax one, I believe, is the highest calorie. It's 280 calories with 20 grams of protein, and all of these other ones are 230 or less, it looks like. So this one definitely is the highest calorie. It has 20 grams of protein, 37 total carbs, 280 calories. The fiber is 2 grams of fiber. I like the taste of it. It's honestly, it's really good. It's creamy. You don't really feel that it's a protein bar as far as what you would expect from how they taste, but it definitely hits all the flavor boxes, or it checks all the flavor boxes. But at 280 calories, especially if you're looking to maybe lose some weight or cut some weight, I probably wouldn't use this as a regular bar. Or as a staple bar, but it definitely is good. So without knowing what all of these bars are going to score or how these bars taste, based on the calorie content as well as the flavor and the protein content, I will give that a 70 out of 100 and use that kind of as my base. So the ProMax protein bar, double fudge brownie, 70 out of 100. Next up, I'm going to go for another bar that I haven't had before, which is this Think bar. It's creamy peanut butter. This one is 230 calories, 20 grams of protein, 22 carbs, 1 fiber. So I'm assuming there's quite a bit of fake sugar in here, which can make you bloated. But based on the 230 calories and the protein, it lines up with about what other protein bars are. So here's the Think bar. Creamy peanut butter. Not really a fan. It doesn't have much flavor, and you get that fake taste. Yeah, for 230 calories, you know, if this was more like 170 or 180 calories, I might give it a little bit more leeway, but this one, I'd have to give this one like a 37 out of 100. So 37 for the Think creamy peanut butter. All right, next up, we are going to go with the one peanut butter cup. It's 230 calories, 20 grams of protein, similar to that Think bar, 8 grams of fiber. I've had these ones before. I know that they are good. It's not necessarily my favorite flavor of the one, but they are definitely a viable bar. Compared to some of the other ones, the 230 calories is at the higher range of some protein bars with 20 grams of protein. So we will see how this one stacks up compared to the other 2. Yeah, I like this one way more than I like the Think bar. Comparing the peanut butter on these 2, this I get more peanut butter taste. That one was lacking severely. 230 calories, so it is on the higher end of like what a protein bar would be. You can fit these into your day a lot easier compared to like this ProMax bar that's 280 calories. I'll have to give that one bar a 75. So that one bar the flavor, the calorie content, as well as the protein, a 75 out of 100. The next bar, which is a very popular brand that I'm sure everybody's heard of. If you've tried protein bars, this might be the first brand of protein bars that you've tried, which is Quest. I know that these are typically are a lot higher in fiber, which can make you gassy, could make you feel a little bit more bloated. So if you're doing these at work, just be careful because you might be a little bit more gassy. This one is 210 calories, 20 grams of protein, 22 carbs, but 13 grams of those carbs are from fiber. And right off the bat, you see that this one looks more different than the other ones. It looks like it has the peanut butter base with the chocolate chips inside. It's a little bit more chewy, which is pretty common for these Quest bars. When I first bite into it, it tastes artificial, but then that peanut butter taste does come out and it kind of redeems itself. Yeah, even after the second bite, when you first bite into it, it does taste a little bit more artificial as far as the flavor profile goes. 20 grams, 210 calories. Taste-wise, it's okay. I'd have to give that one a 60 out of 100. It matches up with the calories. It's on the lower side, or I guess 200 calories is about where you're looking at these protein bars. It's a little bit fewer calories than the one bar, but the taste doesn't redeem and it doesn't make up for it. So that would be my score on that one. Next up, Alani Nu Fit Snacks, and this one is a peanut butter cup. I believe this is the first time that I've tried this flavor of this brand. I've had this brand before, but on different flavors. So I'm excited or curious to see what this one's going to taste like. 190 calories, 16 grams of protein, 17 carbs with 5 grams of fiber. So it is lower on calories, but it's also a little bit lower on protein. It's got more texture. There's some crunchies in there. The peanut butter doesn't really hit me. It's there, and the taste is overall pretty good. It almost has like a minty component to it. For 190 calories, 16 grams of protein, that's kind of a wash for the calories and the protein, because if you add in 4 more grams of protein to make it a 20 calorie or a 20 gram protein bar, then you're also adding in about 20 calories total. So it's about that 210. It's kind of in line with this Quest bar. For taste, I do like it better, but just slightly than the Quest bar. I think I was thinking to experience the peanut butter a little bit more. So I'm not, even though it says peanut butter cup, I mean, the taste is good. It's actually pretty decent in that it does have a little bit of that minty, but I'm gonna have to bump that up to a 75 because it is actually pretty good. And with calorie content compared to protein, it falls in line with the lower calorie bars. I can't knock it for not tasting like a peanut butter cup, even though that's what it says, but it does actually taste pretty good. So these two are the final two that I have, and I've had both of these before. I know biasly that this is probably up there to be one of my favorite protein bars, this Robert Irvine's Fit Crunch. And then there's also this Pure Protein Chocolate Deluxe bar. These Pure Proteins actually have picked up on their taste, it seems like. When I first started eating these, they didn't really seem like they had much taste, but this definitely, yeah, this one's gonna be good, and I know that, but I'm gonna score it probably comparatively to that ProMax, but overall taste as well. So this bar is 180 calories. So this is the lowest calorie bar, and it has 21 grams of protein. It has 2 fiber, so it does have a lot of like fake sugar to get the calorie content lower with that taste. But I mean, for losing weight, 180 calories, saving yourself 100 calories compared to this ProMax bar, or 50 calories compared to this one bar, it might be something to consider. And it looks like a very simple, just chocolate turd almost, but it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's all chocolate. It tastes good. I don't think it tastes, if I put that up to this ProMax bar. Yeah, the ProMax bar tastes better overall, but it's also 100 calories more for the same amount of protein in there. So it tends to be like more of a like a candy bar because it has higher calorie than this one. But remember, we're scoring based on taste, cost, and then also the calorie content and protein content. So this one is going to have to rank higher in my book because the taste just lags a little bit, but the calorie content and the protein content compared to this ProMax bar, that's where it takes advantage or gives it a boost. For this pure protein bar, Chocolate Deluxe, I'm gonna have to give it an 85. It's really good, and when I'm comparing it to the other ones as well, but specifically the ProMax bar, that's also a chocolate bar, it's everything considered, it's a better bar. And then lastly, we have Robert Irvine's Fit Crunch. This one is chocolate peanut butter, 190 calories, 16 grams of protein. So very similar to the Alani Nu one. It's also, just from experience of eating this, it's going to be textured. It's going to have a little bit more Fit Crunch, well, that's what it's called. But all of these other ones, except for the Alani Nu, were just like all smooth bars that didn't really have anything else going for it. So this and the Alani Nu are actually very similar in how they are received in the mouth. And what I mean by that is it's more of an experience. You have more texture. Like I said, from experience, I know this is going to be one of my favorite bars, if not my favorite bar. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was expecting when I had that Alani Nu bar. It has the texture very similar to the Alani Nu. It is lower in protein, but it's also lower in calories. It's 190 compared to the pure protein one, where it's 180 calories, but you get 21 grams of protein. This one, it's 190 calories, so it's a little bit higher in calorie content, but it's also lower in protein content. This, everything considered, protein content, taste is where it's going to boost it up even more. This is going to be a 93. Where this one is the star of the show is right when you bite into it. It's peanut butter. Like I taste peanut butter, and that's what I'm thinking when I'm wanting these bars is I want a peanut butter bar. Like if I'm thinking Reese's, if I'm taking like a Outrageous or the Reese's bars that have texture to them, this is as comparable as you're going to get. And that's my review of these protein bars. So what I want you to do is comment down below what your favorite protein bar is, and maybe I'll review it in the next one, but these are definitely all suitable options. While you're at it, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you like this content, because one, it helps other people, helps reach other people, but two, it makes me feel good. It strokes my ego, and that's a joke, but it's kind of true in this day and age. As always, if you have any questions, you can send me an email, justin@fitasophical.com. I am here to help you become stronger, healthier, and happier using fitness and nutrition. And until next time, I appreciate you for tuning in, and we will see you in the next video.